Hey, Margie is here. Got some cool figures to check out. Here are some Dragon Ball figures I haven't really opened until now. So I got these cool figures based on the original Dragon Ball with the characters running. I already have this Krillin one that I opened up some time ago. So yeah, it's kind of like the Dragon Ball characters from the classic OG Dragon Ball running around. And I also got these cool, I guess, miniature Dragon Ball Z characters that I also haven't opened just yet. So let's check them out. Let's unbox them. Let's take a look. Alright, so we already got Krillin opened up from before. I forgot how long ago I bought this guy, but he's pretty cool. And of course it's classic Dragon Ball Krillin. And let's kind of follow on that note and open up the other Dragon Ball characters. First we got Tao Pai Pai, the world's most dangerous assassin, at least back in Dragon Ball era. He was the first person to ever survive a Kamehameha without getting killed. His clothes were torn up and that's it, you know. So he was like the first guy that totally and brutally overpowered Goku and everything. And all these things got tape on them. Let me just 1 second open this guy up here. And yeah, I know the Funimation version called him Mercenary Tao and General Tao and other things, because back then they wanted to cover up the fact that he was an assassin and whatever. You know, the cartoon was it was censored for kids and whatever. And I know technically speaking, Dragon Ball is for kids, but it's just, it's just different. And I don't know, I mean, Dragon Ball is not the first cartoon to have trained assassins or whatever, so I don't know what was a big deal. Obviously by now with Dragon Ball Super they don't have a problem calling Hit an assassin, so okay, so let's open them up. Here we go. Pretty cool character. Of course, one of his totally crazy, insane things he does is that he breaks a stone pillar, throws it in the air at super speed, somehow jumps over, he jumps so fast he can catch up to the pillar, and he actually rides the pillar like a surfboard, kinda. So technically speaking, he can't fly. He throws stone pillars and lands on them and just surfs across into the sky to wherever his destination is. And of course here he has, oh yeah, there we go. It still says kill you on the back like it says there. And of course this was back before characters could fly, which is kind of weird because he's Master Suru's brother, I think younger brother. And it's kind of weird because, I don't know, Master Suru taught Tenshin Han and Chaos how to fly. I don't think we've ever seen Master Suru himself fly. But, well, obviously Tao Pai Pai couldn't fly. But that was kind of weird, because technically speaking, Tao Pai Pai is Tenshin Han's superior and all that. And even had a rematch in Dragon Ball later on, the last tournament and everything. And yeah, that's the time where Tenshin Han showed off his power and he completely outclassed Tao Pai Pai. And yeah, that's pretty good. I still remember those episodes, because back then that was it was different. It was before everybody was so super duper ridiculously overpowered. So here he is on the stand. Fucking awesome. I love this character. It's pretty cool. It's a shame he never came back, never got more powerful or nothing. He came back later on, but again, Tenshin Han totally outclassed him. He became a joke character, and so there he is next to Krillin. Watch out, Krillin. And then we got, of course, Bulma. No introduction. You know who Bulma is. She's a famous character that's been popular throughout Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and all that stuff. So she needs no real introduction. Nothing I can really say about her that you guys don't already know. So, of course, this is based on Bulma when she first met Goku and stuff. I think that's her original outfit. I think that's her first outfit when she first met Goku and stuff. And, of course, she invented the Dragon Radar, which, again, I don't know why I'm telling you this stuff. You guys already know this. Everything about Bulma. Tao Pai Pai is kind of a forgotten character. He never made any big appearance past Dragon Ball. But Bulma, you all know who Bulma is. Okay, so let's get the stand out here. There we go. Alright, there she is. She got a little stand there to keep her standing, because of course she's on 1 foot there. She got her Dragon Ball, ready for adventure. Of course it says Bulma on the front of her shirt there. And she's got the 89, I think it was 97 back there. Kind of cool. And there she goes. Next to Krillin. Next to Tao Pai Pai. That's pretty awesome. Let's zoom in on these guys real quick. There we go. So next we got Dragon Ball Z now. We got Piccolo. And yeah, this box is kind of cool. It comes with all these other guys. We got like Vegeta, Gohan, Android 18, Bardock, and Piccolo. Of course, it's not really like a blind box because you can already tell Piccolo's in it. But yeah, let's check it out. Of course, Piccolo's also my favorite characters. He's mostly my favorite because, well, at least for most of, like, I guess the first half of Z, give or take, I just like the fact that Piccolo is one of the characters that's stronger than the humans, but not a Saiyan, because it gets repetitive, and unfortunately, the deeper you go to the show, the more it's all about the Saiyans, really, when it comes to, like, big threats and stuff. And, I like the Piccolo, kind of, sort of hangs there. I know that later on he's, like, obsolete, but, you know, what can you do? So there he is. Let me get him out of his, package here. Yeah, I always thought he was super badass. He was super cool. He's unique and everything. And here's Piccolo again. Looking cool. I like how he looks chibi, but not so chibi. He still looks kind of like his regular self. You know, so that's pretty cool. So it's more like a miniature version of him without being super overly chibiified. Which is, of course, the super deformed style that a lot of these figures go for. And let me just get the little stand out. Here's the stand, if you guys care about the stand. And let me see how Piccolo's feet go on this thing. So here's Piccolo with the stand. Pretty cool. Of course he can stand just fine. Well, this thing doesn't really stick too well, but I'm going to have to jam this sucker in here. But there you go. He can stand just fine. Usually Piccolo characters, because they got like the big old capes and stuff, and the feet are kind of big with the boots. They're kind of easy to stand, so that's pretty cool. Like the cape always has extra support, you know, so that's cool. And last but not least, I got Bardock here, which is kind of cool. Something that's not so commonly seen. Like other characters, like Bardock is pretty rare, as well as any other of the movie characters. So let's check this out. Of course, all of these figures were way before the Dragon Ball Brawling movie. So that's another thing to keep in mind. So I assume they were going to make like, because you know they got different designs now, so they're going to probably make figures based on Bardock, how he looked like in the movie. This is of course the classic uniform he wore in the original Bardock, I guess History of Bardock special and everything. Also interesting because for the DLC with Dragon Ball FighterZ, both Broly and Bardock appeared in the game, of course using their classic outfits in the movies, because that was before the movie came out, the new one came out. And yeah, so here's Bardock right here. Focus camera, focus. There you go. Pretty cool. And there we got the stand, of course. Here we go. So let's put this stand here. These stands are kind of flimsy. I don't know. But anyways, here he is. Full 360. Of course, he got the famous red bandana. The blood of his comrades. And of course, he's got the... do this here so it doesn't fall. He has his tail. The whole Saiyan tail wrapped around the waist thing. And of course, the back of the bandana. So he's pretty cool. And I don't know. This stand isn't quite... Okay, there it is. Had to jam those feet in there. So here's the stand there. And Bardock can now stand tall and proud. And here we go with everyone else. So we got a kind of history here. We got Piccolo, we got Bulma, Tao Pai Pai, Krillin from before. Let me try to jam the feet of Piccolo in a bit more in case that's what it needs, like with this Bardock. But it looks like that's how far it goes. Unless it goes... Yeah, these ones are kind of, I don't know. Especially Piccolo. But he looks like he can stand just fine without it, but, you know. But anyways, yeah, cool characters. I always love, like, Dragon Ball type figures. I love these little blind bag figures. These aren't really blind bags because you kind of already knew what they were. But here they are. They're pretty cool. And hopefully if I get more figures like this later on in Hot Topic or any other place, I'll be sure that you guys check them out. So here's Mark Rodriguez here, signing out for these cool figures. And see you next time.